should do that. Now I think about it, I should do that. I know it's almost charged anyways. Let's see. Is that better? Alright, much better, much better. I got me some pistachio. Waiting for someone to show up. Waiting for someone to show up. Hope you guys are doing great in the YouTube world. This is a walking journey. Anthony coming live from Corgan, Texas, outside the 7-Eleven. Picked up some pistachios here. What's up, Timmy? Yep, me, the one and only. I really didn't want to do a live stream, but you know what? I'm really exhausted. I got a lot on my mind, and I said, why not? I just ran, how many miles? Just ran 300 miles. What's up, Jenny H? So I hope I don't bore you guys with this live stream, but there's a great significance. There's a big significance with the month of March. So I titled March 2021. Did I put 2021? I hope I did. Hey there, we are feeling. Yeah, don't worry, Buzzy 181. We'll talk about that right now. I'm eating my pistachios. What's up, Mike Green? What's going on with you, man? I'm just letting people join the live stream. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Look, guys, the month of March is very important. Hear me out. Hear me out with this. I did put 2021 on the title, right? Can someone please verify that? Because I'm really tired. I hope I didn't put 2020, because that's just dumb. What I'm gonna listen to what I'm gonna tell you guys about. Anthony, we were running out of hope. Please give us some good news. Yeah, I got good news. Now, I've been feeling it too. Like, everything just seems unreal. But if you go to my community post, do you guys remember that dream that I had? That I was going out and I was trying not to think about what was going on right now. In the dream, I clearly said weeks had passed by, even months, and we didn't know who the president was. The election is not over. Don't believe what people are saying or what people are telling you, because it's not true. The election is not even over. It's not over all. Trust me, it's not over at all. But if you keep watching the news and you listen to the haters, it's gonna make it sound like it's the end of the world. But anyways, about 6 to 7 months ago, I'm making this live stream. I'm gonna make a video on it too. We were like, and this might happen like in right after this whole fiasco with this fake demic started. We were like a month into it already. It started like in March, right? It all started like in March, if I remember correctly, right? And about a month later, anyways, you guys can do the math. This happened March is what, the 3rd month of the year? Yeah, matter of fact, if you're watching this on replay, this has been a year since this came to me. So I'm gonna say about 2 months later after March. Let's say 2 months. Might have been earlier than that, but it was after March. It had to be at least a month after it all started. This is what the Lord put in my heart. God Almighty, the real one that lives upstairs. Alright? So, if you guys don't want to believe in God, at least hear me out on this. This is what the Lord put in my heart. Yeah, I was already thinking about the election. I was like, everything that's going on right now at the moment. And I feel like something isn't right. I remember I was feeling kind of down. Matter of fact, I even called Chef on the phone. I was talking to the insane chef. And I told him, man, do people not see what's really going on here? We're having a change of government. Dude, this is a takeover. This is a coup. This was like in April, middle of April. I go, do not people not see it? They're shutting down the economy. They have us locked down in our homes with no due process, and we haven't been charged with any crimes. And since when being sick is a crime anyways? And I don't know anybody that's dying. I remember I was telling Chef, and that's how I was feeling. I said, this isn't right. This is a change of government. This is exactly what they do in communist countries when they take over. They shut down the economy. You don't believe me? Check out the Cuban Revolution, Los Contras in Nicaragua. Check out in Argentina what happened, or even in Chile when that what was the name of that guy, that communist that took over Chile, that dictator. Well, anyways, yep. Oh, anyway, so this was going back in March and April, right? And I told him, this stinks to high heaven. And Chef agreed with me on the phone because we talked on the phone. And honestly, something wasn't right. My antenna was off. Unlike all the stupid people, oh, there's a pandemic, buying their toilet paper, and you know, people are really stupid and dumb. People are just blind. Like the Bible says, Satan came to kill, lie, steal, destroy, and kill. Anyways, so this is what the Lord put in my heart. Maybe like 2 months later, I remember I was talking to Chef. It had happened at least a couple weeks after I talked to Chef. The Lord put in my heart that by March of 2021, everything's gonna go back to normal. Everything, starting in March, everything's gonna go back to normal. Life is gonna go back to normal here in the United States. In your country, I don't know, because I don't live there. But if you live in the 50 states and the U.S. territories, life will go back to normal. That's what the Lord put in my heart. Why would God put that in my heart? Seriously, think about it. And I still feel the optimism. We're gonna go back to normal in March. Mark my word. That's what God put in me, in my heart. And I'm gonna share with you guys some more information. So I had that dream. I know some of you saw it, or at least go back to a couple of my videos I did. Go back to my videos or my community post right now. I have it up there. I have it posted up there. There's an old video I uploaded a while back. The first dream that I had, yep, they call it the Great Reset. It's the communist takeover. The Great Reset, I'm not 100% sure exactly what they're trying to accomplish, but it's nothing good. All I can tell you is they want you poor, depending on the government. They want you chipped, and they want to kill off the population. Cause check out a YouTube channel called man, hold on, let me check. Hold on, guys, let me check. I'll tell you right now so you guys can see. He does a lot of research on this. Hold on. I don't want to say his YouTube channel wrong. You guys really need to check this out. If you don't believe, hold on. It's called. He does a lot. It's called the Ice Age Farmer. Check him out. If you don't believe me that they want to kill off the world population, that's one of them. Because right now, they're destroying the food supply. Not just here in the United States. They're doing it all over the world. Hello? What do you think about the vaccine? That's all part of the Great Reset. That's part of this horrible world that they want us to live. So anyways, I had that dream. The first one I had was I saw Donald Trump walking among his it looked like he was actually, now that I go back and think about it, in the dream Trump wasn't campaigning. He was waving at the crowds because he was dressed like he was going to play golf. He was wearing, I remember, a white suit jacket. I would say khakis. He was wearing some khakis, beige khakis. He was wearing some white tennis shoes, but he was wearing a suit, like the suit and tie, but just a suit and a regular shirt underneath. And he was wearing a white baseball cap, and he was waving at the crowds, and everybody was waving at him. And that's when I saw Joe Biden walking straight. Go watch the video, guys. I do a very well description how it all happened because I did it in my outside. But Joe Biden was walking like a robot, man. There was like a wall of darkness. There was a wall of darkness, and it looked like a liquid darkness, like a thick, black, utter darkness, like the void. Like in the book of Genesis, it says the Spirit of the Lord was hovering over the void, or the what is it called? The deep darkness. Well, anyways, read about it in the beginning, how God was hovering over the surface of the deep. So Joe Biden, I'm assuming he came out of it because I didn't see him come out of it, but he was by it. He was walking straight like a robot. He never moved his head for nothing. He was just straight like this. He walked up. Trump was still in the distance, waving at the crowds. I saw him, like, I'm not lying to you, he was like standing here and like standing like 6 feet apart from me, right? I saw him, and he just walked backwards and never moved his head. He walked backwards. And as he started getting close to that void, that wall of darkness in back of him, he started fading away until he finally submerged completely inside the darkness, and he disappeared. That's the first dream I had. The second dream was I was walking. I remember, I have to watch the video exactly, but I remember I was walking on the sidewalk, and I'm all dressed up to go out somewhere. And I'm trying to distract myself mentally. So then the guy opens the door. I go inside his car, and there's Kool-Aid spilled all over the back seat, and I didn't want to sit on it. But I remember before I got in the car, I said to myself, man, it's been weeks and months, and we don't know who the president is. Now, why would I dream that? Like a couple months before the elections. Go watch the video. Look at the date I upload, okay? I'm not those people that they make a video after something happened. Oh yeah, those people like, oh yeah, the Lord gave him a prophecy, and he talks about it, and he's talking about it like days after. No, watch the video and look at the day that was uploaded. Now the Lord put in my heart, like month or 2 months after this whole fiasco started in March, that everything will go back to normal in March. Now, how are things gonna go back to normal? Let's think about that for a minute. How are things gonna go back to normal if Joe Biden becomes the president? When he's talking about shutting down the country for 10 years, it came out of his own mouth. I heard it in the interview. He said he's gonna shut down the country for 10 years. No economy. They said that our economy couldn't last another 4 months. What is wrong with these people? Big Sixty, I got to run. All right, you have a good one. Well, you know what, guys? I need to take off this sweater, man. Hold on, guys. I need to take off my sweater. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on, guys. I need to take off my sweater. I need to take off my sweater. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. I should have took it off before I even started the live stream. It's just it's really cold where I'm at right now. And I'll get to your comments right now, guys. Don't think I'm ignoring your comments, please. Look at that, guys. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if you guys can see that. My arms are getting bigger. I thought it was just me. Look at that. I've been doing a lot of exercising, man. I'm exercising a lot, man. I'm telling you guys right now. I know it's off the subject a little bit, but now that I've been exercising, it's built up my confidence so much. Yeah, I think Big Bush is gone though. And I'm gonna take this off too. Anyways, so what I'm trying to tell you is, if they're planning to lock down the country, and they already said that most businesses in the private sector couldn't handle another 3 to 4 months of shutdown. And he's not talking about just shutting down. We're talking about a complete hard lockdown. I mean, police state. I mean, it would be really, really bad. And I see all these idiots saying here, oh, honestly, if you think this way, you're stupid. No offense. Oh, we could run in 2024. Did you not see what they're doing right now? There is no 2024. There's no 2024. You know, it's like, you know, if you do something bad one time, you think you could get away with it, and you'll do it again. You know what gets me though? How a lot of people are willing to roll over and let this slide. That's the part that gets me. Me, FYI for everyone, and I always say this, all of you out there, don't come and get mad at me, alright? I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat, and I'm not an independent. And I've shared this in the past. I know a lot of people don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. I'm a libertarian. We got to stop them now. Yep. I'm a libertarian, okay? I am what you consider a classical liberal. I am original liberal, right? When George Bush was president, people said that I was a communist, or I was a liberal. Now that Trump is president, they say that I hate America. I don't hate America. I just say it how it is. But I'm just letting you guys know what the Lord put in my heart months ago. And I know I've mentioned this in my past live streams. I just didn't emphasize it like I'm doing it right now. Right now we're November, was it 23rd? So if you're watching this on replay in March, you could give me heat if I'm wrong. But I'm just letting you know months in advance. What I'm trying to tell you is that come March, when things go back to normal, when I had that dream that Joe Biden walked into the darkness where he came out from, that part I didn't see, but I'm assuming he came out of there, the way he walked backwards. This guy's going to disappear back into the darkness he came from. And we're not going to see him anymore. You see the symbolism? Trump is dressed like he's going out during the summer, right? Because he's dressed up in khakis and a white vest, white suit, regular shirt, and white baseball cap. People are cheering him on. And it didn't look, now I think about it, it didn't look like a campaign. It didn't look like a campaign rally. What's up, low roller? And just hear me out on this. Joe Biden's going to disappear into the outer darkness, and things are going to go back to normal. He will not be president. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I know it seems hard to believe that right now, but remember I told you that. And remember when I had the dream of Trump's 8 years in office, Obamacare got repealed. So, has Obamacare been repealed? No. Yep. And now they're being very open about it. They're being very open about it, guys. But you guys, we need to pray. We also need to buy guns and bullets. And I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Take this as a warning from me. So when you watch this in March and Joe Biden's not president, don't be like, oh wow, oh dang, and everybody's all happy and whatever, you know. Take it as a warning. This is coming in the future. One day there's not gonna be no stopping it. Because Trump, he's already old. He's going to be president twice. Take it as a warning. This is what's coming in the future. One day there's no stopping it. What's up, Red Crypto Shark. I haven't seen you in a while, man. Your other channel will get ads. Yeah, I'm gonna erase that channel. Kamala will turn over. Biden goes. Yep. So guys, the election's not over. The Lord put in my heart that in March things will go back to normal. In order for that to happen, Joe Biden and the Democrats cannot be in power. Things will go back to normal. And I'm gonna give you guys some heads up. Things that the Lord has shown me about the future. Next year, when Trump starts his second term, there's gonna be a huge stimulus package. Huge stimulus package. Trump is bringing a stimulus package next year. I'm not sure if it's infrastructure. No, I'm already working out. Look at that. I'm already up to 400 push-ups. So that's something the Lord showed me. Things are going to go back to normal in March. Normal prior to everything that's going on this year. There's going to be a stimulus package next year. I'm not sure yet if people are going to get a check. Most likely, yes. And I honestly believe, and I see that it's going to be a real big check this time. I'm into push-ups, Crypto. I'm into push-ups. I don't have time to go to the gym. I'm not going to go to the gym. If I do get a bench press, I'm gonna buy one. I think I heard 3 to 6 months Joe Biden will be removed from. That's not gonna happen, Blazer 101. You're not listening to anything I'm telling you. You're not listening to anything I'm telling you. And don't get me wrong, man. It kind of stressed me out at first because this is the part that stressed me out. Not the fact that, let's say Trump lost the election. That's fine, you know. That's what the people want. That's fine, you know what I mean? But just the way they're doing it and going about it. And so a lot of people pretending like it's okay. And other people are like, oh, okay. It's like, dude, cheating is wrong. It shouldn't be happening in this country, period. It's not something that we should accept. And it isn't right. That's the part that bothers me. And they're being open about it. Dude. Yeah, but regardless of who, I'm just letting you know, next year there's gonna be a huge stimulus package, and the economy is gonna boom like you've never seen it before. I'm just giving you guys the heads up on that. What I'm seeing is gonna happen next year. There's gonna be a huge stimulus package, but I'm gonna tell you something. With Joe Biden, there's never gonna be a stimulus package. Why? Because he's not gonna be president. Period. Simple as that. You'll see. Anyways, enough of that. Anyways, just remember I told you that, guys. Well, I told you guys. That's what I saw, and I'm gonna stand by it. And I'm just amazed. There's already people making videos here on YouTube about some prophets that prophesized that Trump was gonna get back and get a second term, calling them false prophets. Dude, the election's not even over. I can't wait until March when everything is said and done. I can't wait until March. Like all these you know, I go to the grocery store and they already got magazines. We Must Unite, or President-elect from Time magazine. And then I open up my YouTube app and it says Joe Biden President-elect, AP called it, whatever. I hope somebody's taking screenshots of that. I've been tempted to do that. Go to my grocery store and video record all these magazines and newspaper ads and screenshot the, you know, here on YouTube, you know what I mean, or Associated Press declare blah 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 elect, and then make a video about it when March rolls by, mocking these people. You know, I was turning on No, at my job, it wasn't CNN. It was the other one just as bad as CNN. What is it? MSNBC? I don't even know because I don't watch them. They're already talking about a transition team, that we must unite. And then they're talking about they're going to come after all the Trump voters that they have records of who voted for Trump. And they're going to get us fired from our jobs. How is that uniting? But anyways, I hope somebody is recording these people in these news segments and all that, and so we can make a video montage in March. Sunset the commies, yeah. We might have to put communists into the ground. Yep. Supposedly UBI is already active, but they're waiting all these corrupt globalists behind the bars and start a new phase of humanity. Yep. Yeah, I know the dollar vigilante. That guy, I don't know, man. That guy, I'm gonna tell you something about people like the dollar vigilante, all these people that've been telling you, well, you know what? To a certain extent, they're right. To a certain extent, they're right. Your vote doesn't count. This election just proves that your vote doesn't count. You know they've been rigging elections for a long time. That's what's gonna bring this out. Did you know? You know you could live in a district where the Republican is in office, he's corrupt as hell, or you live in a different district and you think you really believe it's a blue state, and you're always voting so it could turn red, and it never turns red, and everybody voted against the Democrats, everybody hates the Democrats, or vice versa, you live in the red state and everybody hates the Republicans there, and it seems that it never goes blue or it never goes red, or in my state independent, or even crazier, the third party candidates never even get any votes whatsoever. Jeez, I wonder why. Who's controlling the votes? Did you know your votes are rigged? And that's what this election is exposing? Did you guys know that? Did you know that? I'm telling you guys are gonna be shocked. Everything's gonna go down the next couple of days. So get the popcorn and get ready to be shocked. And hopefully a lot of people wake up. Hopefully a lot of people wake up. Because a lot of people are going to go to jail, man. Hopefully. It seems like they never go to jail anyways. I like pistachios, guys. I recommend pistachios. You look way too skinny, bro. You think so? Yeah. Yeah, I know. And then people are saying, "Oh, you're gonna gain all the weight back." I haven't gained any weight back. Matter of fact, I've lost more weight. Anyway, speaking of give you guys some updates. So, anyways, after I got off my fasting, right, my kidney pain kind of came back, and my blood pressure kind of went up. Not as bad as before, but it went up. Man, stop with that low roller scratcher, man. You're not listening to anything I'm saying, man. No, I feel great. So, anyways, I did the following. I was just telling somebody about that because I noticed that my pee flow was still being slow. My kidney pains. So what I did is, one day I dry fasted for 1 day. Dry fasted. I don't know if you guys know what a dry fast is. And I noticed off the bat that my kidney started hurting a little bit more, and I started pissing like a lot of sand. Good to have you around. Thanks. So I noticed my piss started looking like sand. So I only fasted like that for 1 day regular and 1 day dry fast. So then I embarked a couple weeks ago when I wasn't doing videos. I did a 5-day dry fast. So then 2 weeks later rolled by after I did the 5-day dry fast. Now listen to this. I've been having this problem already for a while. I thought because I never got the dental plan of either of these jobs because I didn't want to pay for it. But I would floss, and the floss would smell really horrible. I'll brush my teeth and I'll start bleeding. Sometimes it would hurt really bad back here sometimes, where I couldn't see my bottom wisdom teeth. But I used to have a job with great dental benefits years ago. But I never went to get them pulled out because I was so scared. Because the guy told, coworker told me, 2 coworkers told me, and even the doctor told me that they have to cut your gums up to get to those wisdom teeth. So I chickened out because I was told by 3 different coworkers, even with the anesthesia, you still feel the pain, and you have to be out of work for a couple days. So I didn't want to deal with the pain. So I never went to go deal with the pain, right? I mean, the surgery. So years later, I'm starting to regret it because my gums started getting really swelled up back here, where I couldn't even see my wisdom teeth anymore, and I would bleed out. That's one problem I was having. Kidney pains. If you've been following me for a while, I always complain about kidney pain. Yeah, I've been drinking the cranberry juice, and then I bought real cranberry juice. It was more expensive, but really bitter and sweet. It's just the way it is naturally. Even though I don't buy it with sugar, it's the real one. It's expensive though. So then I switched over to, I started taking the cranberry pills too. It helps, but what I hate is when you don't take it, the pain comes back. And there's some times that not even the cranberry pills help at all, or the juice. It just hits you so hard you don't even realize that it's hitting you hard, because you don't have pain, but you get like this chronic fatigue. You get like super tired and sleepy, and I don't know, explain it to you, like, and it puts you in a bad mood. I don't know, explain it to you. So urinary tract infection and kidney pain, I don't wish that on anyone. Even if I hate you, I don't wish that on you. So anyways, going back to what I was saying. So I embarked on a 5-day dry fast. The day before I started my dry fast, I only ate 1 day, and the rest of the day I supplemented with snake juice or salt water, which I pour in there magnesium sulfide. I put in there Himalayan salt, potassium chloride, which is potassium salt. I put in there apple cider vinegar and lemon, the lime juice, the real lime juice, not the fake lime juice, not concentrate, but real lime juice. So that's all I did that day, and I spent all day pissing a lot. So the next day I started my fasting, but I did a dry fast. I didn't take a shower, I didn't brush my teeth. I did a hard dry fast. So like I told you guys, I was pissing a lot of sediment, and my piss was coming out really dark. And you're not gonna believe me, guys, but the 5 days that I dry fasted, I pissed every single day. The first 2 days my kidneys were bothering me, but I stuck it out. I went all the way through it. So I went through my 5 days of dry fasting, and now because when bad things go away, you forget about it. So no, I didn't do the dry fasting for to lose weight. Originally I was gonna go 7 days. Something that I've been having too is a lump in my jaw. So I did the 5-day dry fast. The 5th day I started sweating and I almost started passing out. But that's because you're not supposed to really be active when you're dry fasting. You're supposed to sit on your rear end. But I had things to do, so I tried to, go outside, pick up the wood, rake up the leaves. I went to go buy me some clothes. I didn't have no choice. I kept active when grocery shopping, and that was my mistake. It was my fault. But they called me from work to go back to work because I had quit this job. But then my boss called me and he convinced me to go back to work. And I told him my reasons why. And then that day, I almost started passing out. And that's because I was moving around, because I tried to go outside and water my trees. I didn't even make it halfway through. And I said, whoa. Because when you dry fast, you have a lot of energy. But like after 3 hours, if you're busy doing something, it just hits you hard. Especially when you get to the 4th and the 5th day. But if they didn't call me to work, I would have made it 7 days. But what happened is I broke my dry fast with some salt water. I didn't eat though. And I drank, matter of fact, let me show you guys. I drank one of these of nothing but lime juice to cleanse out my kidneys, right? And I'm gonna tell you something, guys. The lump in my jaw went down some. I still have to work on that. My kidney pain is gone. It hasn't came back for nothing. And my blood pressure is doing better. Way better. Honestly, way better. I lost about 7 pounds of fat. Yeah, I got a lot of Bitcoin. Anyways, according to Red Crypto, have I lost any strength? No, not at all. I did work out one time during my dry fast. But actually, I mean, I'm stronger now. To be honest with you, now I worked out about maybe 3 days later after I ate regular food, I would say. And when I ate food, I had some soup. Anyways, oh, you know, I was talking about my gums, my swollen gums I've been having for a long time. That is gone. I don't have it anymore. The UTI is gone. FYI, if you're planning to do a dry fast for UTI, a couple of days before I started my dry fast, I was drinking baking soda. Now, the baking soda will knock out the urinary tract infection, but the problem you're gonna run into is after a couple of days of drinking the baking soda, for me, my stomach started kind of hurting, like I have an ulcer. So that's when I stopped taking the baking soda. But I noticed it wants to creep back up. So what you do is, after you've been drinking that baking soda for a while, that's when you do the dry fast. And with my snake juice, I put baking soda. That's how I broke my dry fast. Baking soda, potassium chloride, Himalayan salt, and magnesium sulfite. But you put a little bit in there. So I'm planning to do a 7 dry fast. I have to figure out exactly how I'm gonna go about it. So I'm thinking of doing 3-day dry fasting while I'm at work because I still have energy. Then I'll do my 2 days off. That'll be 5 days. And what I'm gonna do is take off 2 days from work, and that'll be my 7-day dry fast. Because my prostate, I know for a fact, I've been having this problem for it. It's swollen, isn't large. But now that I did my 5-day dry fast, if I didn't have to come to work, I would have made it to 7 days. It's shrunk because I'm peeing way better than I was before. I am peeing a lot better. And I got a friend that passed away a couple of months ago, and I remember he told me that he suffered from everything I've been suffering for years, and it really stuck to me. What he told me, he warned me about it before he passed away. He was like, I've been having high blood pressure, enlarged prostate, can't pee, everything that I've been having. He's describing perfectly what I've been going through. So he went to the doctor, and they told him that he had prostate cancer. 4 months later, my friend passed away. He got diagnosed. In 4 months, he passed away. Perfectly healthy individual. I wouldn't worry about muscle if you're fasting. You're not going to lose your muscle, trust me. If you do lose any, it's very, 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 very little, and you'll gain it back like after a week or two of working out. So I wouldn't even worry about that, trust me. I can show you all my notes. I take a lot of notes of my exercise routine. I got a whole journal at home. But anyways, so what I'm going to do is this time I'm going to do a 7-day dry fast to kill off. Because, see, I didn't know this, but everybody has cancer in their body. And enlarged prostate, the doctor might not tell you this, but that is a sign of cancer. It might never kill you. In many cases, it'll never kill you, but it kills a lot of men. Oh, why do you think they remove your prostate? Then you can't even get it up anymore, because that's cancer. In order to kill that off, you got to do a dry fast. Well, you got to stay away from sugar, which I already made the big mistake right now. But it's my Friday, and I've been wanting to drink one for a while. So I'm usually, when I'm at work, I don't even eat. This is rare to see me. Look, I just got a pistachio, and I got me a what do you call these? A Slurpee and an icy. So it's rare. I only bring water and my electrolyte drink. Red Crypto, you'll be fine if you do fasting. I'm gonna explain to you what happens. Your body is already Your body's already adapted to it. You don't even realize it. Look, God made the body perfect. He designed this body a certain way. What's going to happen is your body's not going to go after its muscle. And most of you don't even have muscle anyway. So I don't know why you guys are worried about that. What's going to happen is going to go after your fat. Your body is going to first eat up all the sugar reserves in the liver, or glycogen. That's what they glycogen. I'm pronouncing that wrong. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Your body is going to go after the sugar in the liver. After that, it's going to go after your fat reserves. Your body likes to eat fat better than sugar. That's when your body produces ketones. It's not going to go after your muscle, because you're designed that if you're in a situation where your body's eating is fat, it wants to preserve the muscle, so you go out and hunt to get something to kill. You're not designed that, oh, it's gonna eat the muscle first, when you need the muscle in order to go kill your prey so you can survive and live. So what it's gonna do is gonna eat your fat reserves first in order to preserve you, because your body likes to run off of fat better anyways. But what it's gonna do with the fasting, what it's gonna do is gonna eat up the fat, and then you're gonna cut, like, maybe I would say, like, after 5 days, when you're fasting already and you're running on ketones, which is was eating all your fat for energy, that's your food, you're gonna go into something called autophagy. Now, autophagy is gonna go after all the bad stuff. Like, if there's bad stuff inside of you that shouldn't be there, it's gonna go and eat that first for energy. Man, the human body is amazing, guys. I'm telling you right now. God has made us perfect. On the contrary, if you start fasting and you say you have muscle, when you start losing all that body fat, you're gonna look ripped. Thank you, Red Crypto Pill. And I still want to lose a couple more pounds, because, man, dude, I want to look ripped. I know, honestly, I want to look ripped. And I know for a fact, if I lost more body fat, I'll look ripped. I am changing my diet. I'm doing a lot of, I'm jogging minimum 3 days out of the week right now. But I'm not into jogging, to be honest with you. I'm really not. I just want to do it to get a sweat. And the most I do is a mile, because I already jogged 2 miles, and then I'm tired for, like, I don't know what it is, but I'm super tired. If I jog 2 miles, I get super tired. You want to, what was it? You want to look like Brad Pitt? Nah. I want to look like Walking Journey, man. El Gordo 503, my gosh, you're a toothpick now. Oh, thank you. See, what else? What else did I do? I do my push-ups minimum twice a week. Right now, I'm at 400 push-ups, but I'm keeping it at 400. I know I could push it to 500 if I wanted to. But what my goal is, right now, I'm at 50. Last time I did 50. I did sets of 50 up to 4 sets. My goal is to do the least amount of sets, but the most amount of reps, and make sure that I go all the way down for all my sets. I'm doing some weightlifting because I got weight sets at home. So I do biceps, triceps. I'm doing shoulder presses. I do burpees, mountain climbers. I do jump roping. I do exercises that I could do at home. So next year, my goal is I want to build my back patio. When I build my back patio, I want to get a punching bag. In the one Sports Academy, they have one where you could a punching bag, you could do pull-ups, and you could do triceps, kind of like a pull-up. And honestly, when you start having health issues, look, guys, if you're perfectly healthy and you're watching this, let's say the person that you don't have no high blood pressure, you got no diabetes, you don't have no health issues whatsoever. You don't even cough, let's say. But you're overweight. Right now that you don't have health issues, Start working on your health. Don't be like me and make the mistake that I started having multiple health issues. I just talk about the high blood pressure, but I don't tell you everything else because it's embarrassing. And obviously, I was looking at a picture of mine. Well, I was wearing my blue parrot. I had the picture, but I took it down here on YouTube, right? And I was like at 216, 214 in that picture. Weight. Man, I had not looked at the picture for a long time. I mean, a long time. And I actually went back and looked at it. Man, I looked like a sick hospital patient. How long have you fasted and was there weight loss? Yeah, man, I lost 50 pounds. I woke up today, I was at 165 minus 215. You do the math. You do the math. And I'm gonna tell you something. Now that I'm hovering around between 264, 164, 170. And now that if I do a fast, it's getting harder for me to lose weight. And that's because I'm getting low on body fat. Yeah, that's me. How did you do it? Well, you don't eat. Simple as that. It's free. You don't need to get no gastric bypass surgery. You don't need to buy Slim Fast. You don't need to buy the George Foreman grill. You don't need to buy no vitamins. You don't need to get a gym membership. First, start exercising. Start exercising to increase your metabolism. Then start fasting. You just don't eat. Start with a 3-day fast, not to lose weight, just to get used to it. Then do a 7-day fast. You know what I mean? That's how you start. You're helping me. I'm a little overweight. I used to run. Now I slightly wobble. I thought you said you got muscle. What's up, Andy? So you just don't eat. That's it. And I'm gonna tell you something. People say, "Oh, you're gonna gain all the weight back. This is unhealthy." Yeah, that's because you need to fast more. That's something I learned the first time I fasted 7 days. I was at 216. I remember I fasted 7 days. It was the most horrible experience I ever had. Body smells, the smell of death coming out of my mouth. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. It was a crazy experience though. And I realized all the junk that was in my body. I couldn't believe it, man. Talk about toxins, man. People don't really know when people say, drink this in order to get the toxins out. No, man, that doesn't work. Right now, I'm only eating 1 meal a day and cut soda and drinking, but I want to try fasting. Nah, I do 1 meal a day because I'm sitting here all the time. I'm making the mistake of eating these pistachios and drinking this icy drink, but I haven't had one in over 2 months. But like my friend tells me once in a while, so screw that. But there's nothing healthy at the convenience store. But I got me some pistachios. But pistachios are expensive, man. No, I don't recommend to drink a lot of water while you're fasting because all you're doing is flushing out your electrolytes. You need to make this drink. It's you're practically cheating though. But I would recommend that you make this drink. It's 1 tablespoon. You know what? My email's in the bottom of the description. I can email you the ingredients, but it's really easy to make. Go buy something called. It's a white bottle. It says no salt. It says it's for the people with high blood pressure. I don't know why it says that. But it's potassium salt. It's salt made from potassium, which is one of the basic ingredients in electrolyte drinks. So you want to put in this 32-ounce cup of water here. See, I already drank half of it. You want to pour 1 tablespoon of potassium. You could put more if you need more, but minimum 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of pink Himalayan salt. You pour 1 tablespoon in there. Get the fine grain, the little grains. You pour 1 tablespoon in there. You pour half, not the whole tablespoon, but half of the tablespoon of, go pick up some magnesium sulfite. But make sure it's food grade. How do you know if it's food grade? Because it says, when it's, if the bag says relieves constipation, that's how you know it's food grade. Because you got to be careful, because some of them has deodorant, or some has perfume in it. You got to be very careful. Get the one that says helps relieve constipation, but it's half of the tablespoon, and you pour it in here. And you buy yourselves the Bragg's apple cider vinegar with Mother's. I know you guys seen that bottle. It's like a 33 ounce bottle. Bragg's, I think it's called Bragg's, the brand. And then 4 tablespoons of the apple cider vinegars with Mother. Don't go with another brand. I already tried, guys. And don't buy the Heinz one. That's trash. That's not real apple cider vinegar. Don't even waste your money with that. Now go buy also the lime juice. But I can't remember the brand of the lime juice. But don't buy that store brand stuff, because that's made from oils. You want the one that has 0 calories. It's I can't remember the name of the brand right now. I need to memorize the name of the brand. But just to give you an idea, hold on. See, I kept the bottles because I like these bottles, but it comes in a bottle like this, exactly like this one. I just can't remember the name of it right now. Now that is 8 tablespoons. It's the one that says 0 calories, only says lime juice, not from concentrate. I remember that. If it says oils or it has calories, that's not the one. The bottle's $8, but it's your health, okay? So don't be stingy with yourself. It's really the only brand of lime juice, to be honest with you. And don't use the regular lemons, because they have calories. Because any calories is going to create insulin in your body, and that's how you break your fast. This is going to help you to fast as many days as you want. I'm just letting you know right now. And try to not drink a lot of water unless you're thirsty, because what happens is going to start retaining water. It's going to flush out the electrolytes, and that's when you're going to start getting dizzy and feeling weird. I did 23 days without that. And trust me, it's a horrible experience. If I would have known about the electrolyte drink, I would have just gone on that. That's good for you, low risk. Dude, I'm trying this, but me and my brothers fight, so I don't want to lose strength. What dreams have you had for? And no, I don't even know who that is, man, to be honest with you. 88 Nick 8. All I know, like, I know you probably weren't watching earlier, but I'll give you an update what I was saying earlier. But I recommend you watch the replay. March 2021, everything's going back to normal. Joe Biden's going to go back into his outer darkness where he came from, and everything's going to go back to normal. Our lives are going to go back to normal. Trump will be president again. Why? Because check out my community post, 88 Nick, of some... I know you don't get none of the notifications. Nobody does. My videos are shadow banned. But go to my community post and check out my 2 last dreams that I had. And watch this on replay. I talk about it in the beginning. So... it's something the Lord showed me in March. Everything's going to go back to normal. Next year, there's going to be a huge stimulus package. People are going to get some money. And there's going to be a stimulus for the economy. And the economy is going to boom. Not really the money they're going to give the people. But I think, now this is coming from me, I'm seeing that there's going to be a big infrastructure stimulus bill, infrastructure, something about the economy, infrastructure, business, maybe some tax cuts. I don't know, but there's gonna be a big stimulus package next year. Now, if Joe Biden was to get in, which he's not, that's never gonna happen. So you heard it from me. If for some odd reason it doesn't happen, which I know it won't, you guys are gonna be like, you guys could like make fun of me, I guess. I don't know. He's not gonna do that, low roller. He's not gonna do that. He doesn't care, man. He doesn't care about you. He don't care about you, man. To them, we're just a burden. That's how we are. No, not at all. I'm eating pistachios right now. Oh. You'll see. I'm just telling you what the Lord put in my heart and what I'm seeing. You heard Trump will be running. No, low roller, you're not listening. You're being like some of these dumb people out here. Oh, 2024. No, man. I'll tell you something right now. Let's say for a minute Trump loses in the court system. Let's say it goes to the Supreme Court and they give it to Biden, right? There's never going to be another election after that. You know, when you ever been in a situation where you fall into a temptation or you do something you shouldn't do? What happens? Oh, I got away with it once. I'll do it again. They'll do it again and then do it again. Then they're going to choose who's the senators. Then they're going to choose everything. There's not going to be no such thing as 2024. But anyways, that's not going to happen. I'm just saying, man. Anyways, I apologize for eating these pistachios. Do you see any Space Force work to mine Mater as a space? No, I don't know anything about that. No, man. No, I'm not gonna make up stories. No, I'm just telling you what the Lord put in my heart, man. And this was months ago. I don't know why I didn't make a video about it, but I know I mentioned it in my past live stream. You know, occasionally mentioned it. TJ Allen, can you please pray for me? My mom needs a lung transplant. Also for my business, protection for my business, please. Okay, TJ Allen, I'll pray right now, man. So, do you hate Donald Trump? No, I don't. Well, I never said I hated anyone. Trump says he will give it to Biden as new. No, he didn't say that, man. Stop watching the news, man. Anyway, I need to pray for TJ Allen. He can run naked if he wants. I guess, I don't know. Anyways, Father God, in Jesus' name, I pray for TJ Allen. His mom needs a lung transplant. Lord, if this could be fixed with just a fasting, put it in their hearts and their minds and give them the wisdom, give me to fast. But I pray for healing of her lungs. She is healed right now in Jesus' name. And I pray for TJ Allen's business. You give him favor and grace and protection. In Jesus' name. Bless his business. Bless him. Open doors. Protect him. Show him why he is in that financial situation, Lord. If he doesn't tithe, tell him to start tithing so his business will prosper. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Alright, anybody else needs prayer requests? This is it, man. God bless you. May God bless TJ and his family. Yes. Right now, man, it's a tough situation. I mean, it's tough for me. Let's see. God bless, bro. Bale Looney in the house. Look, TJ Allen, you'll be fine, man. You'll be fine, man. You just gotta pray. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you something that I learned from watching a Christian show years ago. I'm not gonna mention the show because it's kind of pointless and it's gonna veer me off the topic anyway. Hold on. I remember one day there was a guy that that wrote a letter or an email. I don't remember exactly if he called into the show. I don't remember that part. But he kind of asked for prayer requests very similar to what you're saying right now, what you're asking right now for prayer, right? So the host told him the following. Or was it a question? I don't remember exactly, but it was something similar to yours. And it resonated with me. And he told the person, start praying that the Lord gives you favor. And I started doing that. And believe me, you're going to see the difference, man, when you start asking the Lord for favor with your co-workers or in your business. You know, I don't know what kind of business, say the vendors or the people that you got to do business with, right? I don't know what you do, but start praying for favor. So if you got customers and you got to sell them something or product, pray that those people would want to buy your product or your service. Pray for that. You know what I mean? Pray for that. Amen. Exactly. Pray for your customers. Pray that they give you favor. Pray that the company that you sell the insurance for, pray that those companies lower their rates. Pray for favor. You got to know what to ask for. Like in your mom's situation, you want a new lung. Why don't you pray for healing? Pray that a lung comes up. I don't know. Pray that the Lord puts it in your heart what to do, or your mom what to do. Maybe the Lord will put it in her heart to fast like I did. And I got a lot of energy now. I'm a whole new person. I remember I used to sleep and sleep and sleep, and I would never feel rested for no matter how much sleep. I used to drag my feet to come to work. I would call off because I was tired and sleeping at home. On my days off, all I did was sleep. And I mean, years ago, it's been not years ago, but it's been quite a while. Fasting has been coming into my mind, and now I'm sharing that information with you guys. So the Lord will make a way. I'm telling you guys, I feel like a whole new person. I have so much energy. I started jogging my mile like 2 days ago. I stopped at the trucks at the inspection station. It was closed. I stopped, and I was able to run up to almost 9 miles an hour. I was going fast. I felt like Rocky, man. I was never able to do that before. So I'm just passing off the information to you guys. And it all depends what you guys want to do with it. But anyways, guys, I got to get going. God bless each and one of you. I should have got me the peanuts too. Oh no, you know what? There's some more pistachios in here, man. It took me a whole hour to eat them. Now you're lucky, man. You get to work for yourself, man. That's something I've been praying about. Lord, give me an idea so I could work for myself. But right now I'm not gonna complain about this job because at least I got something. I got a second job interview. What's up, David S? I got a second job interview. Second interview. I already had one. I had a job interview with McDonald's, but I turned down the job. So then I had an interview with this other hold on guys, I'm not done yet. So then I had a job interview and the interview went well. And I got a second interview, but I went to go check out the spot where I got to back up, and it doesn't look good at all. I don't know what's going to happen with that. But it's amazing though, because nobody was hiring, and I put in a couple applications. I tried to get back into food service, but they're being really picky right now. It's not like it used to be like, oh, they hire anyone just to get someone in the door. Right now they're actually being picky. So food service is not an option for me, but there's a company that has very good benefits. I mean, phenomenal benefits. So I made it to the interview. I might take a little slight pay cut from here, just a little, but their benefits is something like a type of job where you want to stay there long term. And It went well, so I got this second interview, but the problem is backing up into that place. It's almost like impossible to back up into there. But I'm going to keep going over there and practice when I get a chance. And you know what? I'm going to put it in the Lord's hand. But my goal one day is to work for myself. Or have enough money, but I don't have to work anymore. That's what I'm praying. So you as a service, hey, you're an agent, you got a business, man. You're blessed, man. You're doing way better than me. Anyway, what do you think about working at waste management? No, thank you, man. I don't want to work in the trash business. No, thank you. Not me, though. How much do you make a week with that job right now? Not enough, man. Not enough to the point where I don't even want to talk about it, man. It's embarrassing. Will you survive Biden presidency as you survive Obama? No, man. He's not going to be president. Where's David S? Companies don't want to give their employees good benefits. Agreed. They don't want to give you nothing, man. They don't even want to pay you. They don't even want to pay you, man. Like this company I'm working right now, they don't want to pay. Henry, do you think for the link on the U.S. Army rated in Germany, do you? I think thank you for the link on the. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you, man. There's just too much overwhelming evidence. Look, okay. I didn't want to touch too much into it. Are you going to zombie-proof your house walking journey? I already did that. I bought a bunch of bullets. I'm planning to buy more bullets. But I'm going to tell you guys something. Let's keep this between us. But honestly, the Democrats didn't plan this out too very well, to be honest with you guys. They made it so obvious. They just made it too obvious that they rigged the elections. They really screwed up. I don't know who thought of it. I think their Trump deranging, what's it they call it, Trump deranged syndrome is just so bad that it blinded them. And I think they planned this out in the, like, I don't know if they didn't plan it out over the last 4 years or they planned it all out at the last minute. They did not plan it out very well. Why didn't they just, I don't know, assassinate the president or something and the vice president at the same time? Why didn't they pull that off instead? You know what I mean? The way they did it, it's almost like they want to get caught. They didn't do it very well. They should have done it like maybe 2 or 3 states. You know, they should have just let Arizona go red, for an example, right? And they should have done it like 1 or 2 states and let it be like, you know, only like maybe he won by 1,000 votes and maybe people would have not really looked into it. You know what I mean? But they really screwed up. Let's just be honest. They really didn't plan this out too very well, and they really believe they got it in the bag. Think about what I'm saying, guys. I was telling this to somebody else. And then think about it. Georgia turns red when historically it's never been red. Even Arizona. It's like, duh. They didn't plan this out very well. I'm telling you guys. Or is it just me? Am I the only one that's noticed it? I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, seriously. How in the world did the Republicans gain? I mean, they almost got the majority back in the House. I mean, there's a lot of seats that haven't been called yet. How the heck do you lose the House, but then the people voted against? No. I'm sorry, guys. They didn't plan it out very well. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what these people were thinking. Hey, more power to you, right? If you think you can get away with it, if you think that even if you get caught and you won't go to jail, maybe that's why. I don't know, but honestly, they didn't. And then there's people that have been recorded. Have you seen that crazy video out of Wisconsin? There's like 4 people sitting there, and they got all these brand new ballots. They're not even folded. They're just perfect. You know, because like the mail-in ballots are folded, right? They got creases. You know, some people bubble them, some people put X. No, they're in there filling in just Biden. They don't even fill out the local laws, or you know how there's other like There's other things you could vote for in when you vote, like for judge and what is it, mayor, and then you might have laws that they're voting for in your area, and then what else? You might vote for governor, whatever, I don't know. You only fill in Joe Biden, that's it. And then somebody's recording you doing it. It's like these people didn't plan it out too well. It's like, God, oh man, honestly. Yeah, sounds about Anthony. They made the Trump voters use sharp. I know, it's like they made it so obvious. It's like, and who are these people, man? I would have not used the Sharpie pen. I'm like, nah, I brought my own pen. And there's another one where they bring these boxes in at 4 in the morning, and each ballot only has the Joe Biden filled in, but they look like all the square that was filled in, they were all filled in perfectly. Like they just made copies and copies and copies. Dude, I'm telling you, they screwed up. Don't think about what I'm saying. It's like seriously, like me personally, let's say I was the one doing it, right? Okay, Trump is ahead by a lot of votes. So what I would have done is, if I'm gonna bring in the fake ballots, you know, I would have filled in each little dots. I would have brought in some fake ballots in for Trump too, but then I would have made it to like they would have, you know, where Biden would have barely made it over the top, you know, not all stupid where you'll bring in like 200,000 ballots and they all for Joe Biden and you don't vote for nothing else. And you know what I mean? Loading. Ooh. Hold on. Woo! Some battery. Some battery. Oh, that's probably why. Hold on. Some battery thing came on. I had to turn it on because I got a low battery warning. Ooh. Oh, and listen to this. There was a third-party candidate running, Joe something. It was a woman from the Libertarian Party. How is it possible that not even she got a vote? You think it's just that they made it? I don't know, guys. All companies are being greedy. It doesn't matter what country you live. Yep. TJLM, my ballot kept being rejected about 4 times. Well, you need to call that phone number that Trump has, and hopefully they're not gonna get away with it, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna tell you, if you're a Democrat and you're watching this, you shouldn't support this either, because you wouldn't like it. It just doesn't make it right. Who does it? I'm just telling you, it's not right. Amazing, amazing, amazing. They didn't think it very well at all. They should have just stole 1 or 2 states the most. The most. That's all they should have done. If they were going to pull something off like this. And it should have been like Gore. Barely made it. And I'm going to be honest with you guys what I think. If you're a Democrat watching this. Like I said, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat, but that 2000 election, George Bush stole that election. That's just a fact. But you know what? And he got away with it because the Bush crime family didn't suddenly turn a bunch of states red. You know what I mean? They barely did it in 1 state. They planned it out very well. But this they did now? Nah. No. Those are my 2 cents. I might be wrong. Walking Journeys back. Real news for real people on our journey. Yep. No, I'm not a news channel. I'm just sharing my what is that word? Opinions. There we go. I remember somebody told me back in the day, you're over opinionated. Why not? blame Bush. We are still in the Middle East today. No, actually, Trump already took out all the troops out of the Middle East. Have you noticed how Trump is still working in the White House? Like, he knows he won the election. He knows he won. And you guys are going to be very, very surprised. Come March, everything's going back to normal, guys. So, anyways, God bless you. Jesus loves you. I'm running out of hours, and I got to get back to the yard. God bless you guys. Jesus loves you. Comment, rate, subscribe. Stop eating. Stop. Hold on. Look at that. Stop eating. Stop eating. Start fasting. Start praying. Dominion fraud. Pelosi boxer have stopped it. Evil Hillary stole it from Bernie. Yep, that explains it all. And I'm going to tell you, okay, good thing you brought that up. In 2016, Trump barely won, and I don't know if you guys knew this, but Hillary Clinton stole 5 states. Now we know why. See, they accused Trump of that Russia stole the election, but what happened is people in the NSA, somebody in the NSA, which honestly I believe, think about what happened before the pandemic they call it. Who got arrested? Who got kicked out of the embassy in London? Julian Assange. He's the one that interfered in the election in 2016 with somebody in the NSA that was giving him all the information, right? Because he was hacking the computers. But the NSA, you're not going to be able to stand up. I don't care how good of a hacker you are. You can't hack into the NSA. So he was working with someone in the NSA along with, what was his name? Richard, what was the name of the guy that got killed? The guy that got killed in the DNC that supposedly in a robbery, but they didn't steal his wallet. Seth Rich. Seth Rich, here we go. He was a Bernie Sanders supporter, but he didn't like what he saw. Now, Seth Rich was working with Julian Assange, too. He was giving him all the information, what was going on in the DNC at the time. So, Julian Assange, Seth Rich, and someone in the NSA were working together. Now, remember, these computers have been around since, they've been around since the Obama days. All these computers, they've been around. So, someone in the NSA knew about the 16-year plan, the Great Reset. Because Obama was 8 years, plus Hillary another 8 years would have been the completion of the 16-year plan, the Great Reset, communism, socialism coming into the U.S. And this is not really a socialism or communism that we've been accustomed to seeing throughout history. Because remember, socialism and communism doesn't work. They think they could get it right. So they're always tweaking it. But anyway, it's part of the 16-year plan. So what's going on now? The NSA intervened into these computers. And we saw a lot of voter fraud, even in Arizona, how they were stuffing the box ballots. So it's been going on for a while, right? It's been going on for a long time. But since a lot of the states have been running under these computers, right? So what happened is, since Seth Rich and Julian Assange and someone in the NSA, which we don't know who it is to this day, what happened is during that election, I don't know if you guys paid attention, if you were watching Google, a lot of states were going blue. Blue all the way. I was shocked. Even Texas was almost going blue for a minute there. So what happened is, along with Julian Assange and somebody in the NSA, remember, Seth Rich already been shot and killed. Poor guy. He was a patriot, in my opinion. And what happened was, the NSA came in and stopped it. They noticed that and this is historical, I'm not making this up, guys, but they noticed that there was a bug, a virus going into the system, and they stopped it on track. No, they were not able to stop 5 states because it was too, by the time they got to it, I guess the hackers were working steps ahead. Remember how WikiLeaks was exposing a lot of things because somebody in the NSA was giving them all this information, including Seth Rich, before he died. And anyways, I'm trying to finish what I was going to say. So they were able to stop it. Hillary stole 5 states. Trump did win the popular vote, but it was all part of the scam. And with the 5 states that she stole, I don't exactly recall which 5 states she stole, but I suspect they stole California. That's why it never turns red, right? But anyways, so Fast forward 4 years later, a couple months before the pandemic started, what happened? Oh, they kick out Julian Assange out of the embassy. Oh, what are the odds, right? What else? Oh, mail-in ballots. Before the NSA was able to stop it through the computer system, but now they can't stop it because it's all through paperwork. Do you see, guys? Do you put the two to two together, or is it just me? Am I the only one that notices? And I've told this to people. That's why the mail-in ballots are here, because they were able to stop it last time, but this time you can't stop something that's not connected to a computer. And what are the odds the NSA wasn't able to really stop the Dominion computers, or what is the other one called? It's Dominion, and there's one more. What are the odds that this time they couldn't stop it? Why? Because Julian Assange got kicked out of the embassy. Think about it, guys. You got to put the two to two together. It's common sense. I mean, anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Hopefully, I enlighten you with that little bit of information that I got stored in my head. Anyways, God bless you guys. I really gotta go. Share the videos, hit the like button, and God bless each and one of you. And any last questions? Cause I gotta get going, guys. Any last questions? We are moving to the cryptocurrency world. No, it's not a great reset. Anyways, God bless you. Thank you. Good to see you, low roller. I gotta get going. I'm really tired. God bless you guys. Have a good night. Make sure you hit the like button. Bye bye.